Hi everyone, it's Jess with your weekly update for Excel Realty. So last week was our second full week back to work for realtors. It was equally as busy. I'm sure anyone that's working with a realtor right now knows how busy it is with showings, scheduling them, and everything that's going on amongst this COVID stuff. So with that, I have a couple of, just number things that I wanted to update everybody on. It's not necessarily the most exciting stuff, but to us realtors, it is. Or to the realtors, it is. So for the Excel Realty office, we had 5 new listings last week. We had 6 accepted offers last week, and we couldn't even count how many showings we had. That's how many we had. I got lost in the 30s somewhere, and I was like, I'm just gonna say we had a lot. So all of our agents right now are out showing homes to their buyers. It's crazy. They're still showing 10, 12 homes in a day, running in quickly, 5-10 minute showings and running out. We still have virtual showings that are happening. We have a couple of rental properties. Currently, if it's a lived-in rental home, it is not allowed to be shown per the governor's order on us returning to work. So if you own a rental property and you're thinking of listing, know that we still are able to show it virtually. We rely on you to, or the tenants who live there to go in and video some of the stuff for us, and then we compile it into a virtual listing. So just know that those are still happening. Within Lehigh County, we had 24 new listings and there were 17 new offers. So, and there were only 4 closings last week. So, it may sound like small numbers, but that's just because we're just starting to pick up. When, the process on finding a home, placing an offer on a home, and closing could be up to 90 days. So the last 2 weeks that we saw all of those influx of homes being showed and then offers being placed, including the offers placed last week, we might not see those closings for upwards of 90 days. So when you see those just sold posts or something like that, listed, just sold within a couple of days, know that they're still in that accepted stage, and they're still contingent on the sale of that home currently. So that's why you see some of those things where the house is off the market but contingent or pending, something like that. So make sure if there is a home that you see out there that you're like, I missed out, I didn't get to place my offer, just watch it and make sure you ask your realtor about it to see if it hasn't fully sold yet. So, in the theme of my weekly updates that I've been doing, I did a weekly update on virtual showings and placing offers, all that kind of stuff. So this week, I wanted to briefly touch on the pre-approval process, because the pre-approval process has changed, and it's gotten a little bit more strict over the past couple of weeks with coronavirus. So pre-approval, why is it so important? There are a couple of main things why it is so important. The number one is because according to our restrictions and rules to be able to return to work as realtors, the pre-approval is mandatory now. Or I don't want to say mandatory. It's strongly encouraged as one of the things brokerages require of their buyers before they enter a home. Now, you will find different rules any brokerage you go to throughout Lehigh and Jackson, but it is still strongly encouraged throughout the entire state of Michigan that if you are a buyer, you get pre-approved. Before coronavirus, it was still very strongly encouraged. Now it's, we have a little bit more of a kick in the butt to actually get people pre-approved, and I wanted to give just a couple of points as to why it's so important outside of coronavirus. So number one, you know what you can spend. Let's say you're out and about, you're looking at $200,000-$300,000 houses, but you're only approved for $100,000. You might not know that. It's more than just your credit that plays into you getting pre-approved. It's debt to income ratio, it's, taxes, all that kind of stuff that's out there. And, you might be pre-approved for something and it might not necessarily be where you want to be in a monthly budget. So make sure you're asking your lender and your realtor those questions. If I'm pre-approved for such and such amount, what is it gonna look like if I place an offer on this specific home? Because with taxes and, you know, homeowners association fees, all sorts of different things that could play into your monthly budget, PMI, tons of different things. So make sure that you're asking your realtor and your lender those questions on, you know, what am I pre-approved for, the amount, and, you know, what's my monthly budget look like if I were, or what's my monthly mortgage look like on this specific home. The next is, if you are pre-approved, sellers know you're serious. They know that you're not just out and about, especially right now. You're not just out and about kind of looking at houses, you know, like, oh, I might buy, I might not buy. That's what they're trying to prevent right now by having everybody pre-approved. They want people who need homes. They want people who are serious about moving, because it lessens the potential spread for this virus that's going around when we have less people out. This is what we are required to do as realtors to prevent the spread of COVID so that we can go back to work. So that's just another reason to get pre-approved. And like I mentioned earlier, some brokerages are requiring it. They have forms you have to fill out in order to enter homes, and they want people to present a pre-approval letter or proof that they have cash to buy it. Either one of those. Then the last one that I wanted to say is you're a step ahead of the game. If you walk into a home, you're not pre-approved, but you really like this home, you want to place an offer, if you're not pre-approved, it's just one more step you have to take prior to submitting the offer or right after submitting the offer. That could take time away from you actually, you know, winning that offer. And because it is such a competitive market right now, still with coronavirus, that, you know, offers come in 2, 3, 4, 5 different offers. If you're not pre-approved, that seller and that realtor of the listing might just breeze by your offer. So it's just one thing that kind of gives you a step up, and, you know, most people should be pre-approved, so most people should just be kind of on that level playing field. But if they're not, it gives you that step up. So those are my couple of just little points as to why the pre-approval is so important. It may feel cumbersome, it may feel like an extra step you don't have to take, but if you are serious about buying a home, the pre-approval process, it's a step you can't miss, and you gotta take it. So those are just my couple of little things about the pre-approval process. The real estate market is up and moving. It may not appear as if it's moving as quickly and as fast as we had predicted it was gonna move this spring. We are in the middle of this crazy time, but it is still moving. We still have agents going out left and right listing homes. We still have more than the amount of listings we have in the buyers. So if you are thinking about listing your home, make sure you contact an Excel agent, because we have buyers. Almost every brokerage in the town has buyers. So make sure you are thinking seriously about now listing your home. And, you know, if you are a buyer in the area, make sure you're being aggressive and you're getting your realtor into those houses. So, it was a beautiful weekend. It was wonderful outside. Hopefully it's why my weekly update's coming a day late, because I spent all day outside yesterday because it was way too pretty not to. So, you know, it's getting more and more beautiful out. Summer's here. Make sure you guys are outside, you're interacting with loved ones, and you're calling those that are still at home. Make sure you guys are keeping, you know, hairstylists, gym owners, gym workers, tanning salon owners, all those people that are still currently shut down, make sure you guys are keeping them in your thoughts and prayers. I know it's a struggle for them right now. They're super frustrated. And, you know, maybe reach out, ask how you can help, maybe just see if there's something maybe you can do, if there's something you can help organize, anything like that. Make sure you're thinking of them. And as always, thanks so much for watching my weekly update.